Hey, what's up? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com. In this short video, I want to talk about buying a house, the real estate market. What's going on in the real estate market right now? You're a lot of people are saying the market has jumped up, interest rates are raising, and they're claiming that the it's bringing the sales down on houses. I'm gonna tell you that that's a lie. The rates might be going up, but the market is not cooling off. Don't be fooled. Sometimes I think they tell people this stuff not to be a conspiracy theorist, but sometimes I'm like, why do they say things like this? Because really and truly, buying a home is going to be part of uh, your wealth, personal wealth. It's going to be part of enjoyment for you and your family, and it could be. Let's just stick with those two. Let me relate it to what happened to me when we moved from the farm in 2004. We ended up getting a house built, and the person was already building the house, and we were like, we like that. My wife and my three children, we lived in a hotel for 6 months. I mean, not where you had a room. I'm talking about a hotel where they were in that side of the hotel room, and we were in on this side. There was no divider or no nothing. Kids was driving us nuts, but we made it work. And the kids liked it because they would go and eat breakfast down there and have everything that they wanted, because they had breakfast uh, at the hotel all the time. It wasn't a fancy hotel, but we stayed there for 6 months, and then we moved in before they had even finished even with the driveway. Like, we were like, we need to get out of here. But we ended up buying our house back in 2004 for $352,000. And there were other people, we knew that there were other people that had paid less for their homes. I'm talking about like 50,000 to 60 to $70,000 less. And so but at that time I was like, number one, the wife loved the house, the kids loved the house, I loved the house. Nobody had lived in it. It was fresh, everything. It was ours. Great neighborhood, great, nice property size. It was what we wanted. And we paid way more than what we should have paid for it. And, but I was like, number one, you buy the house for two reasons. If you're going to buy the house, you're going to stay in the house, you can't lose. And I'm gonna get into what is about to happen right now for us. You can't lose. So we ended up paying $352,000 for the house, which was way overpriced. But I guess the home, it did appraise, so it wasn't, overpriced by the value, but it was overpriced by what other people were paying in the neighborhood. And so we got the house, did a whole bunch of stuff to it, made it, our home. Um, Finished the whole basement, workout room, just all this stuff over the years. We have a heated swimming pool, salt water base. You can go into that pool in the dead of winter. It's not like other pools. Soft uh, uh, around it, so you don't. It's not like concrete type, but it does have a concrete underneath. I mean, very, very nice pool. And then just the house, my wife did very good with the colors and stuff. And so the reason why I'm saying all of that is just think about uh, the benefits that the house gave us. Sometimes it's not always about what you pay, but when it goes down to real estate appreciates over time. And right now you have what's happened with us is that these two things have met or meeting where there's just not enough properties available, especially in our area. When you put one up for sale, it is sold like the next day. My youngest daughter and my son-in-law, trying to buy a new home. They own a home and they're trying to buy a new home. And every place that they go to, when they like it, they ended up, people end up putting offers on them and they get accepted. So they've had to, come up with a new strategy to get, to be able to do it, to get one accepted. And also, we told them don't sell your home until you get accepted, and then you just move. And then maybe you might even want to rent out your other home because it is in a nice neighborhood, and they could probably make way more than what they were paying for the mortgage on it. But in my situation, what's happened is it's came to a time where my wife and I want to move, and I think we found the property that spoke to both of us. It's up there in range, in the seven figures, has a lot of land. It's very good property. Probably be the last one that I'd buy in my lifetime. The last one for residential for myself and my wife. But we had the real estate agent come and appraise and look at our home. We were thinking about 499, 520 range, to just be safe. Now remember, we bought it at 352,000, so that would be a nice profit. And obviously the house is almost paid off. So we're gonna get good amount of money back and over what we paid. But here is the thing that was the kicker is that she said for everything that's how the house looks, comparable with other houses in the neighborhood. Really, we had the best house in the neighborhood. I mean, period, point blank, we have the best looking house in the neighborhood. But she said that safely, she would like to list our house at $656,000. 656,000. So if you look at we had 656. That's just a start. Not to say that it would sell at that, but if you look at that minus the 352, you're looking at $304,000 in appreciation. If it was to sell at that price, 304,000 over and above what we bought the house that was overpriced. So you can't really go wrong. So you buy the house for two reasons: for you and your family. You get it. If you can get it at the better price, you can. But if the market is hot, you just got to get it. You get it, you enjoy it, you hold it, and there will be a time if you ever decide to sell it. Sometimes when people buy a home, like I never thought that we were gonna buy another house after this one. So the real estate market is very hot right now. Uh, Make sure that you get your credit in order so you can be in a position to buy a home. There's different programs that are available out there. Make sure that when you get you want to get pre-approvals, because when you go out there, you want to make sure that you're able to put an offer on a home if you see one that you like. Make sure that you go through when you get your pre-approval, make sure that they say, the underwriters have reviewed everything. So this is not, the only thing that could change that would make it not go through is if the house didn't appraise for the right amount, or, you maybe didn't have the problem with something that may have came up. But just make sure you get all your ducks in a row, because right now, the way properties are, if you get it now, even if you overpay, even if the market dipped, because remember, I got it in 2004, 2008, the market dipped. I had got estimates that my home had went down as much as I think like $250,000 was the value on it. And then it, went back up. I was like, don't worry about it, because you buy the house for two reasons. You buy it for the enjoyment of the family and yourself, and then you also buy it for the investment in the wealth that it'll bring you when you decide to sell it, or whatever you decide to do at a later date, years later. All right, so I want to invite you, if you have issues with your credit, go to our website, thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video, what makes us different. And if you need your credit reports and scores, go to the website, your3scores.com. And that made me think of something. We have something that's about to come out that we're going to be introducing. It might be below this video. We're going to be getting this put together, where we will actually give you the true scores that, like if you're trying to buy a house, we have the FICO system now where you'll be able to put your information in there and you will get exactly what the mortgage companies will get. If you're getting ready to buy a car, we can put it in for a car and you will get the exact everything to know if you're going to be approved from a car dealer. Underwriter, you will just be able to see what they can see, but you won't be able to, know if because it's different with different underwriters. But you will know if you're going to get approved by some company. You will know that, and so we're going to be launching a true FICO scoring credit monitoring report system that's going to be coming out in the future. I would say maybe next week or the week right after, but look below this video if you're getting it, because you might be watching this video a little bit later in the future. All right, please like this video, please subscribe to the channel, please comment, share. I'll get in there over the weekend and answer some of the comments and questions in there. All right, this is Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of thecreditrepairshop.com. Thank you for your time.